Okay, we're on. Boom. Oh yeah. All right. I'm just gonna start because we're gonna start. That's what we're gonna do. Hi, I'm Dkoye. I'm gonna be doing some human hair and synthetic hair wigs today. So first up is my synthetic wig, ventilated. So yeah, so it's custom made, ventilated from the top, machine made weft in the back, lace in the front, it's gorge. She's been through it, you know, so sometimes you have clients that have, you know, like that nappy, nasty in the bottom. So I'm gonna refurbish her right now with all of y'all. It'll be great. So we're gonna block a wig, which is very new to people. So blocking the wig, so this is, instead of like a mannequin head, this is a wig block. So that's what that is. And then we're gonna block the wig. We're going to use twill tape. And glass head pins. So the little black pins all down here. So yeah, we're going to get all of the hair out of the way. I'm going to wet my twill tape. Somehow, we'll wet it. Okay. So I'm going to start in the top of the block of the lace. Can you see it? Yeah. So we're going to come down and we're going to put the twill tape in between the lace and the block itself. And then what I like to do is put two down my center part. You know, so just ta-da! And then we'll go around the lace from here. Come over here. So I'm putting them about like a finger's width away, all around the hairline. We want to do this. I have more lace than you have on most wigs because it will totally be you want to keep the lace. That's my number one job, is keeping the lace. So I do these on both human hair and synthetic wigs. I work with those mostly. I am not your typical salon hairdresser. I mostly work on TV and Broadway. So yeah, I also own a hair product line. It's called Dkoye, the product. So I will be doing the Hair Nerds mystery box. So who knows what product will be in there. So you definitely have to go subscribe to one now. You're gonna get full-size products from all these different hair product sponsors and fun things too. So make sure you go to hairnerds.com and buy yours today, because I'll be in there. You'll see me and we'll get totally fun, crazy things. I would normally stand in front of it. I know most hairdressers use the mirror, so sometimes we use the mirror, but when we block the wig, we actually come like from the front, like I'll work like head on, but to show you, I'm gonna work totally backwards and do it this way so you can kind of see what I'm doing, if you can kind of see with my big old hands in the way. If you have questions, I always love those, you know, those are always fun, exciting questions. Yeah. So I am blocking. It's called blocking a wig. In case you all are wondering, this is blocking a wig. So we're keeping our hairline nice and flat, and we're keeping that lace as best as we humanly can. It's gonna be great. So that's blocking the front of the wig. So the hairline is nice and flat. We can tug on it. If I had a more delicate wig, I would put some more pins behind it, but she's been used, so we don't really need to go too heavy. So I'm gonna also pin down the nape on each side, a big pearl head pin. So you can come in and Can you see all this? Yeah. So from here. Okay, so this is a synthetic fiber. So synthetic, it means plastic. 100% plastic, like drinking cup plastic, soda straw plastic. Yeah, totally plastic. She's been through it. We're gonna do a different set on her, so we're gonna do a roller set too. I know, roller set's crazy. So I'm going to start by sectioning off like the nape area. This is the most wear and tear because it's like on their clothes, it's all around, you know, you really want it to get this part really straight. And it's a wig, so there's a ton of hair. Sometimes too much hair, so I thin it out. Where's my brush? Here it is. So I'm going to use my good old Jiffy steamer, and I'm going to melt it back into place. So we're going to do it totally, completely straight, and then we will go back in and put in our roller set. So it can take a minute to do this, so I will be talking and going. If you just tune in, let me know. I'll be glad to reiterate everything that I've spoke about. So yeah, so my name's Dkoye, if you haven't heard. I will be joining the hair nerds in their mystery box with my product, Dkoye the product. So make sure you check that out, Dkoye.com, you know, to check out all the products I have and all of the wig services I offer and the classes and education, or if you want me to come to your school. In 2018, I'm going to be going around to schools all over the country and teaching wigs and teaching about the different unions and TV, film, Broadway, theatrical hair, facial hair, everything, making wigs, ventilating, the act of tying one hair at a time. So I am legit totally just steaming it out. So instead of a flat iron, because you can't use hot tools on a synthetic wig, you know, I think it'd be cool for y'all to see something new and not the typical, you know, salon stuff. So, good old synthetic wig. She's been in many a show. So then I'm going to take down another section. I mean, if you really want to, you don't have to do section by section because there's so much hair, but we're going to do it the proper way. Because once you know the basics, then you can go crazy from there. Yeah. So I will be sending a full-size product of Dkoye Luxury Hair Care. I was told I can't tell you what it is. Okay. I am based out of New York City. So New York, good old trusty New York City. I'm currently on a Broadway show, Miss Saigon. We're actually off today, thank goodness. So I can do this beautiful Facebook Live. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm steaming and steaming it. I'll probably even give it a little haircut too, since we're on together. It'll be great. It's really the ends that I care about. And we want to keep it as flat as possible. I know you're seeing me more than the wig. Okay. Yeah, so it's nice. It's getting there. See, the curl's coming right out. So it's synthetic, and it totally just, the steam of the steamer, we're melting the plastic. That's what we're doing. Oh, that's great, Stacy. You have to send me a direct message, and we can chit chat. So yeah, so I am steaming it as flat as possible. So if you want to see maybe here, you can kind of see like this wave that's happening. Yeah, we don't want any. No wave. I'm going to put a nice little soft little wave in it for for you guys, and then we'll go from there. So it's really the hairline. Hairlines are the biggest thing. That's basically like a ton of what I care about, is this hairline. So I will steam it straight from here. And then I'm going to take my fine tooth comb, my favorite comb in the world. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. So from here, I will get my hairline nice and straight. I'm going to turn it a smidgen so maybe you can see. How if I go that way? Too closer. So from here, I'm going to steam the hairline really flat. Because it's synthetic, you can really go in. Yeah. And then you can also do the ends too, if you need to, if they're too snarly. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the other side. So you can see the wave in here, which I don't want ever again. Well, right now. So I do a ton with union. I'm a union hairstylist. So yes, you do have to be licensed to be in the local union. The unions are pretty fun and exciting because you get to do like TV, film, commercial, and now we have a lot of online stuff we do. So yeah, so we are doing, maybe I'll back it up so you can see like the ends. So here it's just, see how it has the wave in it that I don't want, so we're gonna steam it nice and straight. So I'm using a Jiffy steamer. It's an industrial strength steamer to get this hair looking good. So right now, we're steaming it straight so we don't have any snarls or anything. So basically, this is almost like you're just blowing out your hair for fun. Okay, so she's semi-straight because we're gonna be doing a roller set. I know, I do roller sets. Story of my life. In school, I hated roller sets so much. But now, that's what I do for a living. Crazy, I know. Okay, so we're gonna do a side part, almost what it was, just a lot cleaner. So let's say we're gonna come over here. So with synthetic hair, the difference between synthetic and human hair is we steam the curls in. So when you steam the curl in, that's the curl. So you kind of need to, Jiffy.com is truthfully where I got it, and it has the roller steamer. So this is made for rollers, actually. So when you have your roller, you'll see I'll steam one. You can go right inside and steam it from the inside out. So we need to design the hair first. Once again, you have to know where we're going in order to get there. So I'm gonna do just some soft waves in it. It already has like a bang in it. Yeah. So for the front bang, I'm gonna use, I know, use rollers. It could be very stressful at times. Okay. The one good thing that I do like about this is that I don't have to talk to my clients. During this part, you know, there's not really, you really don't have to talk to them. They're a wig. Okay, so I'm doing like a really big section here that's already pre-cut in the wig. Let's see if I can get it better. Okay, cool. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come forward and roll it back. Oh, look, end papers. So you can do it dry, or you can use a little setting lotion if you want to. It's synthetic hair, so a good old dry roller set will do you just as well. You want it going in the direction that you want the hair to go. So there's no hair pattern, right? The wig has no hair pattern because it's all synthetic. And then my favorite part, just pin it. Just pin it. Yep, ta-da! So I'm gonna put some blue rollers on the side to give it a little dimension. So I'm taking wide sections, nice wide sections. If you can see, I'll go here. Wide sections. And it's a wig, so it's never a precision haircut. So we really need to work with whatever the wig is. So like this wig has a lot of like different variations because you never want like a hard line in a wig. So from here, good old rollers. I'm gonna do a purple one. And I'm dragging my rollers. So much drag. A lot of drag. And then here. Yeah. So I do a lot of classes. I like to teach wig making. That's what I do. One hair at a time. You'll learn the ventilating skills, how to construct a wig, how to take a machine-made wig like that you buy in the store and make it, you know, perfect for you and your clients. Cutting off, fronting a wig, I call it. So where we cut off the front of an existing wig, and then like this one, and we put our own hairline on. So yeah, so I'm gonna do 2 on each side, and then I'm gonna come set the back. Up here, I'm gonna do another purple one. Why not? Oh gosh, everything's moving. So on television, TV, and film, our #1 job is continuity. So, you know, we want to see the same thing every day. Every hair needs to be the same way. So we need to really pay attention to our setting and how we create our style and recreate it every day the same way. That's why with wigs we use roller sets so much, so that we can always get the exact same thing. Sometimes we need to use, you know, hot tools for like, to make a little, I don't know. It all depends on the show. But if you're doing a period piece, so 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you will most definitely be doing roller freaking sets. Once again, I did not like roller sets when I was in school. Hated it, actually. Or I would be told I was too quick, which never made me want to do them more. But, you know, whatever. Okay. Yeah. What else can we talk about? Well, you're all definitely going to go to thehairnerds.com and you're going to get your mystery box. So it's going to be full-size products. So it's not like your typical other, you know, places where you get like your, you know, the trial size or test this out, or you're going to get the full-size product. So Dkoye Luxury Hair Care is going to give you a full-size product. We don't know which one yet. Well, no, you can't know yet. That's all. You can't know. But get it, because it's going to be fun and fabulous, and you're going to love it forever. So now I have all this hair in the back. We're just going to set it so it has some type of movement, a nice amount of body to it, you know. So here, I guess I can do. Once again, we want different movement. We want hair to move. So we really need to put in the rollers like totally different ways. So, you know, when your teacher said, you know, do a creative roller set. That's what we're doing. So we really want to get the rollers going different ways so that the synthetic hair we can put in that wave. So like right now I'm leaving this top part. I'm going to come in here and do rollers. I'm going to keep this top part nice and flat so I can give all my texture and body on the bottom. And then because it is a machine back wig, I'm going to take these bottom ones and roll them into the head. You can't see that. So from here, I'm going to take it and I'm dragging it just like that. And then here, my base section is really huge. So it's coming all the way from the top, all the way down to about here. End paper, and there's a ton of ends. Nope, this is synthetic. Tina, this is synthetic hair. So that's why I thought I would show you all something different than the human hair that you're used to. It's synthetic, total synthetic. It's plastic, 100% plastic. And as you can see here, I'm gonna come back and forth so I can give different movement to the hair. So up and down, and I'm going to do another one in here maybe. Maybe I'll even split into two. So with synthetic wigs, we have to steam in the set. So where normally you would, you know, either do a curling iron set or a roller set and put them under the dryer. Same thing, but we have to steam it in first. So we need to melt the hair into place. So that is my number one. Oh, this is number one stuff. I'm sorry, I keep using that word, guys. Guys and gals, sorry, politically correct. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm doing. So we're doing rollers with end papers. I know, an obsolete thing in the world of hairdressing. So a wig can take anywhere between 8 hours and 90 hours to make. If we're going to make one totally from scratch, like one hair at a time, the full complete thing, make a bubble and go from there, it's about 90 hours of work. Let's see if I can go higher. I don't know what I was saying. So now I have some more area to put in some more rollers. If you have questions, you can totally ask. I'm totally here just setting a wig. I have a human hair wig that we'll work on next as this one is drying. With synthetic wigs, you know, once you steam out with your steamer, the curl pattern, you're going to be left with nothing. Totally straight hair. Like this is semi-straight. This is doable for what we need to do. So yeah, so you need to make sure you keep in mind on what you want it to be and what it needs to be. So I do, if any of you are very interested in wigs and wig making or wig enhancing or hairlines, I know there's a lot of people for chemo and for alopecia. I do a lot of training on that, on how to make little patches or little wefts or little wiglets to put on for people with alopecia. And then, you know, so you can go to Dkoye.com and find out more about me and my products. Because I would love to teach you all. I do online education as well as in-person education. So if you have a salon that wants to, just give them a little education on wigs, I would love to come, teach you all about the different types of wigs that are on the market, from custom ones to, machine made, to wefted, to hand tied, to ventilated, so you can get all of that information you need. Yep, this is it. So I'm going to match from the other side what I did. So I'm doing this one down forward. So that side's coming down forward, and that side's coming down forward. And then these two will be, yeah, it needs a little haircut, but we want the length. You can't put it back on a wig. Yeah. Only difference with doing... Oh, let me turn on my steamer since we're at that point. So with this wig, I really just wanted to give it some body, some texture. I am. Little Teterboro Airport is right here. Little private jets everybody has. Yeah, and it's 3 o'clock here, so it's like prime time travel. And then we'll get this in. So as you can see, there's some static because the beautiful heat now. Well, we're in, cold weather central here. Well, not really cold, but the heat's on. So there she's set. I mean, you can come around and get them in. So I have my steamer, and literally this is made for it. So put it right in. So you're gonna wanna do it from 50 to 60 seconds. So, you can count, you can watch, you can, yeah, make sure you don't miss any. It's always a pain in the butt to do the whole thing, and then you miss the middle one, and then you have to put the whole thing back in rollers. So yeah, so you really wanna make sure it's really, you get all of them. Don't miss one, don't be sidetracked. Sometimes I'll just watch a stopwatch, put a stopwatch on, and just have it keep going, or a timer, and really give me oh, this is next. So I'm steaming away. So I'm coming right inside all of the rollers and steaming it. It's synthetic hair. So for those of you that are just joining or flash forward, this is a synthetic wig. It's totally plastic, 100% plastic. So you can, yeah, I'm steaming it back into straight. So we steamed it straight, and then we put our roller set in, and now I am steaming my wig pattern back into place, really. Yeah. So after this, I'll put it into a wig dryer. Good old beauty school wig dryer. There's one on that side of the room in my studio. So yeah. So you really want to make sure you steam it nice. So then with the hairline, I really want to make sure I steam the hairline. So I'll come in, steam the hairline where I want it, totally get the whole entire roller set. So I do one-on-ones, which is where you'll get all my videos, all my DVDs, or DVDs, who's DVDs anymore? Videos, you'll get them. You'll get the ventilating kit, so you'll learn how to, one hair at a time, do the hairlines. That is what it is all about these days, are these hairlines. I'm really tired of these machine-made hairlines that are just like out and like, you know. So one hair at a time. I'll teach you how to copy your client's hairlines or your hairlines if it's you. So yeah, so we'll have that. You'll totally learn how to make the wig bubble. So how to copy the hairline from a client, how to prep your client's hair or your hair to wear a wig and maintain a wig. That was my face that I just steamed. So yeah. So a lot of steaming. So I want to make sure that all the hairs are going where I want it to go. I'm steaming from the inside out. So that's like the biggest thing. So that's why I have my Jiffy steamer with my roller steaming nozzle. That's what it says on the website. Roller nozzle. So yeah. So I'm coming in each one around 30 to 60 seconds, depending on, you know, how much you need. So then after this, I will put it into, can you really see what I'm doing? So come in. And don't forget they have a lot of hair in them. So each one, because I don't want to do like total, I don't want any lift on the base, except for maybe the sides. I'll tease it up a little bit to move it back. So you'll totally want to, you know, really get them well, because if you notice, I have the top so smooth and so flat to the head. So we really want to not have any volume there. Can you even see what I'm doing? There we go. So they're dragged and twisted at the end. So it's dragged and then twisted backwards, so then the curl will come down nice and soft. It's a synthetic wig, guys, so just let you know this is totally synthetic, so that means it's all plastic. Plastic cups, plastic straws, anything like that. So I am melting the hair back around my rollers so that I have some curl to the hair. So then after I get all of them, I'm going to come back. I'm going to literally, like, because it's a tube of air, steam, I'm really going to come in, I'm going to steam the bejeepers out of it. So you can steam it, steam, steam, steam. Melting, melt it, melt it. And if you guys have questions, you totally can pop in. I'm kind of paying attention. So yeah. I'm gonna bring it down a little so I can come up here. Once again, it's synthetic. It's a synthetic fiber. She's old as dirt. Older than your oldest client, you know. So great. So that is gonna now go into the wig dryer. Or the wig oven, whichever you prefer. While that's doing that, I'm gonna talk about sorry guys, I'm coming. So now I have a human hair wig. Okay, so let's talk about wigs and hairlines and stuff like that, so we can totally go into, so you have a little bit more understanding of it. So we really want the hairline to be as natural as possible. So when you look at a wig, or like a hard front wig, you know, the ones that like Party City wigs, or, you know, costume shop wigs, you really, it's really, where are you? who's the wig for? Right now I have, this is one of Vanessa Williams' wigs. So we are literally just styling for you guys so I can show you guys what wigs are, really. I'm in New York. I'm technically in New Jersey, but I work in New York. I work at Miss Saigon right now. Also on The Good Fight. I've been doing, so we've been doing a lot. We're doing a lot of TV, movies, stuff like that. But I really want to show you hairlines and how it can totally change how a wig looks on a client, you know? So if you get this hairline like one hair at a time, so it's totally done to copy a client's hairline. So you can use a machine-made back, you can use a hard front back, fully ventilated back. So this is a fully ventilated machine-made back, just so you can see. So it's a stretch back, so you have some movement. If the client has more hair or anything, you put it lower. And then the whole top was ventilated. Meaning tied, like tied one hair at a time, so that you can put it wherever you want. And then it gives you the most flawless hairlines there are. That's really what it's all about. But you can also find out more information on Dkoye, Dkoye.com. So I have classes, I have tutorials, I have videos, I have a book that you can get, so you can learn more about it and how to deal with wigs, how to create wigs, how to refurbish a wig. Like I just showed you how we're using a synthetic fiber wig, and now this is human hair wig. So we have totally different wigs for different venues. So yeah. Okay, so I'm waiting for that to dry really to show you. But with human hair wigs, you can totally do really anything you want with them. You know, I would take a little bit more care with heat and products and such, because you're going to want the wig to not be as heavy. So, believe it or not, oh, see my ventilating twill is wrong. I use very little hair product, very little. So I really enjoy just seeing what the heat wants to do. You know, it depends on the wig, it depends on the show. You know, it really depends on who you're doing, why you're doing it. We do a lot of character creating in hair, in television and film. So we really like to create the character with the actor and actress. So yeah. Questions, comments, queries, concerns? You're not seeing anything I'm doing. So from here, I'm curling the one, and I really want to give it some more separation. We're truthfully doing this for some time so we can actually see me brush out the synthetic wig that we just steamed. So I'm really just smoothing this out, getting my ends in. Because on television and film, we don't normally do sets. We really want to do, you know, natural hair or everyday hair. We don't want it to look too done up. So, you know, we don't really spend too much time on it. Like if we're doing a ponytail, for example, we want to put like a little bit in there, but not too much, you know. So it's more about the ends, giving a little texture, a little movement to it. Then it all depends on the hair. So Dkoye will be putting a full-size product in the Hair Nerds mystery box. So make sure you go to hairnerds.com and sign up for that. Sure, Andrew, my website is D as in dog, Koye, Dkoye.com. So it's basically my first initial and my last name. So you can go there, or Daniel at danielkoye.com. If you have any questions, hit me up. I would love to come talk to your schools or talk to you even, you know, if you have any questions. Yeah. You know, it's human hair, 100% human hair, fully ventilated wig. So yeah. I'm going to check. I don't think it's totally done yet. Just trying to see on time where I'm at. Oh, goodness. So we have like 15 minutes. I don't want Aaron or Annie to get mad at me for going overtime. Any questions right now? I mean, once again, check out my website, Dkoye.com. So you can find classes and all my products are there, so you can check those out, my products is made literally for film and television and for the people who are going to keep reusing their hair. I saw a need that people are beating up their hair with all this product, and like we're brushing out on set and it's just flaking and it's flying everywhere. So all of my products are made without any flaking or any buildup. It's never going to feel sticky or crunchy. Even from like my curling creams, it's all soft and pliable and totally going to help the hair just be smooth and silky. The shampoo and conditioner, anyone can use it. I'm a firm believer that hair is hair. We have to manipulate it. We have to do what it needs. So my shampoo and conditioner has seaweed, algae, and kelp in it to help hydrate the hair and clean the hair without weighing it down and without leaving any buildup on it. So you should definitely try that out. So yeah, I've only had great replies, and there's orange and lavender in it, so it's very soothing. Especially at the shampoo bowl is really soothing. So yeah, okay. So let me finish this little curl, and I'm gonna go check my wiggy. Yeah, so I do have an online version of my wig course. So it's fronting a wig. So if you go under education under Dkoye.com, you can get the ventilating kit, which I can show you that. We're literally waiting, so I can show you. So you will receive your wig block in the size 22, but if we have like bigger heads or whatnot, I can totally accommodate you for that. You will get 20 small glass head pins. You'll get 2 feet of twill. You'll get clear invisible thread. You will get 10 pearl head pins. You will get a ventilating needle. Where is it? Pause, please. You will get your ventilating needle and ventilating hook. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if that helps, maybe. Kind of, sort of, maybe. So with this, you will be getting ventilating needle. It will do 1 hair at a time. So you will literally latch hooking a rug, 1 hair at a time. And that's how you create your fabulous hairlines. So you'll copy it from your client and you'll do 1 hair at a time. About 8 to 90 hours, depending on how we do it. So there's different ways of doing it. So if you're going to use a machine-made wig and front it with the class, I'll tell you everywhere to get everything from lace to hair to machine-made back. So I have it all boiled down for you, so you can just learn to create some crazy wigs or natural wigs. So this, you can go to Dkoye.com and ventilating kit. So this is the kit. You'll get this, and then you'll get all the videos with it to learn how to ventilate. So you'll learn how to do 1 hair at a time. Crazy, I know, but that's how we do it. It's kind of great. All right, let's check the wiggy. Maybe. Let's not judge. Let me check. Yeah. I think it's all right. So yeah, so it's a purple roller. They're a little damp, I won't lie. They're a little damp, but that's okay. Okay, maybe a little wet even. I wish I took a before and after to show you, but I didn't. Hopefully you watched it all the way through. Oh, is that a little wet? Kind of. I mean, it could be a little bit, it could be in there a little bit longer, guys, but just for this little Facebook Live, I think it works just dandy. So from here, so our nice big roller gave us that nice height, which I love. And it's synthetic, guys, so this is totally synthetic. So it gets it in there, gives it the nice little wave we wanted. I really want my brush. I think this is it. Yeah, it could be steamed a little bit in, like, or baked a little more, but it works. Gives it a nice little zhuzh. And then here, if we wanted to pull up the sides. Yeah. So there she is. Hair, body, beautiful, bouncy, behaving. Yeah. And then the hairline. Once again, it's all about the hairlines. So then here, you know, there's our okay, guys, so if you have any questions on anything that I did, please, you can either direct message me or find me on Facebook or Instagram, Dkoye Official on Instagram. I'm always on my phone, at the theater, on set, wherever I am. So you can totally hit me up there. Or if you want to take one of my classes, please go to Dkoye.com under education, and you can find out all my classes that I do there. So I can teach you how to custom make your wigs or custom ventilate a hairline, match hairlines, make it all beautiful and fancy just for you. And Dkoye Luxury Hair Care is going to be in the Hair Nerds mystery box. So it's a full-size product. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Aaron, Annie. See, I didn't say. So it will totally be in there. So make sure you go to thehairnerds.com and order yours today, because it'll be a monthly package of the full-size product. So I cannot wait for you to try my products, and we will totally change the world one hair at a time. All right, guys, thanks so much for coming in. And if you have any questions, find me. I'll be glad to answer you. Okay, bye.